Good morning, fellow YouTubers. What I wanted to show you today was the little magazine trick that I figured out from a YouTube video that most of you probably know. However, I know a little bit about AKs, and I never knew that this was possible. So, the magazine, to make it have the bolt open. The most common thing with AKs that you run into as an issue is that when that last round is fired, the bolt doesn't stay open. And so, you know, for going to the range or for just general knowledge, you don't want to have to pull that last round and have it click on you, especially if you're in a heated moment. And so, you know, with the AK though, that's always been a problem, is that when you rack it back there, there's no bolt hold open. So anyhow, the Yugoslavian AKs actually have a bolt hold open feature, and I just found this out recently, which I didn't know. They have a bolt hold open feature, and so I wanted to know how that was done. So as usual, I turned to YouTube, which no doubt you have as well if you found this here, and figured out that this is the standard magazine right here. This is a Tapco one. I've got steel ones as well here. When you and it's empty, obviously. You rack it, it shuts. Any other, you know, semi-automatic pistol or other rifle, when you rack it, it would hold open because there's no rounds in it. So this is let's see this to this video. This is two metal mags. They're both the same mags. Differences on them. One's got the bolt hold open, one doesn't. You can see right there probably what that is. You see on the magazine on the right, it's got that little hump that comes up on the left. What that is I'll show you here. This is the non-bolt hold open. Get this thing to focus, sorry about that. If you look inside of here, you see this, it's not too, there it is. See that little rivet? There's these two little bumps that pop out there, and that's stopping this from popping all the way up. So, take a Dremel, and you pop those, you grind those off. See how I did that there? Really hard to see, but there you go. You get in there and you grind those bumps off. When you grind those bumps off, what that does is lets the carrier go up all the way. And with that going up all the way, the back of that feed ramp right there is what the bolt sits on when it stays open. Now, finding this out and how simple it is, it really makes me wonder if that's all it takes to have a bolt hold open feature on an AK. Why aren't they just standard like that? And who knows? You know, that may be a question that is never figured out. However, because of YouTube and somebody figuring this out, bolt hold open, just like a regular old rifle, huh? So this I thought was one of the more interesting topics I'd seen, because it's so simple. Every magazine you have, I got a few different ones here to show you. Pro Mag, piece of shit. I just took the spring and follower out because I'm getting ready to convert this one as well. Pro Mags are a little different than the steel. Again, let me try to find the decent light to show you here. Oh boy, it's not going to be easy, is it? Let's see. Here's some sunlight here. Pardon me for this. I didn't think it'd be so difficult. So inside of the Pro Mag, and I found that Tapco is pretty much the same thing. There is there's a little lip. Yeah, well, I might just not be able to show you here. This camera might not get in there all the way. Yeah, well, doesn't look like it's going to. So anyway, there's a little lip in the insides there, a little square lip, and basically what you got to do is take any magazine and figure out where the what is blocking the magazine from coming all the way up. See on the Tapco one, for instance. Okay, this one you can see a little bit better. See how this only comes, oops, comes up to right where it does, where this part's flush with right here. It's because, boy, it just does not want to focus in there, does it? Well, it's got these little blocks in there that are built on the side of the magazine. It's where the plastic pops out a little bit, and it just stops it from going all the way up. Take a Dremel and you shave those off, and it will pop right up to the top. I mean, you see, it's got the clearance in there to come up. So basically, your bolt is sitting on the back of that ramp right there, but it needs to come up as high as the top of the feed lip for it to hit. So ProMag's got, you know, the same kind of thing as the Tapco one. It's got a little bump out in it, which, wow, you cannot see on this camera. And I thought this was a pretty good camera, but anyway, so if you just shave them off, whatever is obstructing the feed ramp from coming all the way up, if you were to shave it off, you too can have the bolt hold open feature. And after your last round fired, this is what you'll see. Now there's you know, basically to make that go, what you do is when you pop that magazine out, that thing's gonna rack shut. Try and do this with one hand here. So watch your fingers, but end result, you want to, wow, this camera's really letting me down today here. End result is you want to end up with something like that. Hold on, focus, come on, there it is. You want to end up with something like that. That feed ramp right there needs to come up and have this little curve like this right here, because the bolt is going to hit the back of that, and that's what makes it stay open. I'm a little bit questionable about doing it with these because of the plastic feed ramp. I see online that you can order the metal follower. Some of them got the little holes in them or whatever. US Palm, I think theirs is metal. I don't have any US Palm mags yet, but gonna get one soon. But you know, with the metal, because that bolt is gonna be hitting that thing, you know, pretty hard when you rack it and it comes flying back. It's gonna bump into that pretty good. This little polymer shit that they put in here, I don't know. I don't know if I want that bolt whacking that at full speed after, you know, you fire a shot and then the shot's done and the thing comes back. It's coming back pretty good speed, and it might chip that. I don't know. However, if you've got like the Bulgarian waffle mags, I think they have a metal follower as well, so don't quote me on that. But Tapco ones, these are decent mags. So I'm gonna probably just shave one down for the cause and see if it works. And next time I go out and, you know, do some bump firing or something like that, I'll let you know if the thing holds up to some abuse. But for now, this is how you turn a regular mag into a bolt hold open mag. And that concludes the presentation. This is what you don't want. The one on the right is what you do want. See the difference? Make it happen.